Joining me live now is Michael Ware, our US contributor, to break it all down for us. Give us the skinny on it all. Michael, good to see you, by the way. What are the ramifications for this?
Well, look, in many ways, people are looking at this gubernatorial race in Virginia as a window into both the political present and potentially the political future of this country. It's a way to get a snapshot, potentially, of the voters' moods. Now, as you say, going into this race, the Republican candidate, Glenn Youngkin, has picked up steam as the campaign has progressed, to the point where we're now going into Election Day with both candidates in a dead heat in the polls. Now, that's an enormous achievement for the Republican candidate. But look, history here does not favour the Democrats. In Virginia, the party that holds the White House has not won Virginia in 45 years, something like that. And governors don't get elected a second time in Virginia. The Democrat is a former governor who ran a few years ago and served a few years ago, and he's trying to have another bite at the apple. A governor hasn't been re-elected or elected twice in Virginia, since the Civil War, only one time. But look, even though President Biden's name and former President Trump's names aren't on the ballot, they're very much in this election. Because the Democrat candidate is very much running on President Biden's coattails as far as they go, and President Biden has campaigned in Virginia for him. But he's also had to create a platform that kind of tries to appeal to both progressives and Democrats. Now, the Republican candidate has also been trying to thread a needle, and that is, how one navigates former President Trump in this new Republican Party. So the candidate here, Glenn Youngkin, he's wanted to energise President Trump's MAGA base, and he's done that quite successfully. But he's done it in a way that doesn't tie him completely to the former president, because even though President Trump has endorsed him, he hasn't had President Trump campaign in the state. So he wants to get the drag effect from the MAGA base, but he doesn't want to be tied to issues like relitigating 2020 election, which President Trump is obsessed with. So either way, this is going to be a close election, and it could have a national impact psychologically. And I think here, the key will be the exit polls, because whichever way this goes, what's going to be most valuable, I think, is learning what motivated Virginia voters to go to the polls and what motivated them to vote the way they did. That, I think, will be the most precious resource to come out of this election, if we know what is really driving people to the polls.
Okay, interesting stuff. Michael Ware, thank you.